All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Netfield Experience. This is your host, Joey McGinnis. I have the honor and privilege of introducing and having a conversation with somebody that has common genetic background as myself. This is one of my many cousins. This is Rory. I'm gonna let him introduce himself here shortly. The one thing that uh, and with all my cousins that you'll see or you hopefully will notice that you know, there's a strong bond of the men in particular in our family, and women as well. Um, and such that as we've been on these journeys of being single fathers and the things we've been through, he and I have often bounced things off each other. He's shed light and insight in my life and vice versa. So it's been a show that's been talked about a lot, but hey, we're here tonight. So I was gonna hand it over. Hey, tell me a little about yourself, cuz. Go
How
ahead.
you doing? My name is Rory Rice, 17-year Navy vet, currently residing in Portland, Oregon.
Okay.
Took up golf about 11 months ago, and I'm ready to take my cousin to the house.
To the shed. That's we'll get to your golfing. One of the things that we oftentimes talk about, Rory, find ourselves is I say some of the trials and tribulations of being a single father or somebody that's single and whatnot. And you had brought up a topic I thought it'd be great for us to just get on here and talk about. When you look at comparing and contrasting, things that we aspire to when we look at potential woman of our interests and vice versa, and maybe what are some things we bring to the table. So maybe I'll just start right there with the conversation. What is it about a woman that interests you that would even interest you? Like, what are you noticing to say, hey, this might be somebody I might want to
Yeah.
take from
Well,
there?
first of all, I don't like to use the words "bring to the table." That's
Okay.
offensive nowadays. So my question is, when I meet a woman, like we visual creatures as men, women
Right.
too, but I'm not a woman, so I can't speak 100% for sure on that.
Right.
But you can see what you like across a football field walking away from you.
Mm.
And you'd be like, that's it right there. 36, 24, 36, 5'2" with that walk.
All
Like,
right, brick house. you
yeah,
you singing?
Vietnamese, Thai, Filipina.
Okay. Is that
But
is that is that because what is it? Is it where you where you're living in the country? Is it your background? Is it sisters just didn't rise to the Roy
it's
standard? Or what is it?
it's a plethora of things. Let's start out with geography plays a part. I'm in the Pacific Northwest. It's a lot of first generation born in the United States or first generation that came to the United States with their parents.
Okay.
So they still carry home values, the homeland values. Uh, the words I'm finna use have been given a negative connotation, but they're not negative. Patriarchal society,
Mhm.
nurturing, things of that nature.
Mhm.
And I know I'm 49, but I still want kids. So I date
Okay.
younger. I'm looking for a woman that I was talking to. The way I met the Filipino, I was talking to her. She a barista, and I was like,
Okay.
hey, I was having a conversation, and the question is, if I said me and you get together, and after we had the first kids, you don't work no more for the next 10 years.
This is what you telling her.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know.
Okay.
She said, like, what do you mean? I mean, like, you got to I want you to be a stay-at-home mom, raising children for the next 10 years.
Okay.
And I'll go out and make the money and support the household. But you have some responsibility. I want my kids to speak three languages, play an instrument, be A students and good athletes. I want you to raise good citizens of the world.
Okay.
And she's she came to the United States from the Philippines, and she was like, "You mean I get to spend all day with my kids and take care of my husband?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like,
Okay.
"If I have a boyfriend right now, I'll get in the truck with you."
You
And because I believe in a situation, I believe in making the best deal possible. And here's an example: I don't like to fold laundry. I
the
wash,
fold.
fold, just
Okay.
fold.
Will you wash it though?
Yeah, wash, dry, and put away. But
But
here's
not
the scoop:
fold.
no folding. And I'm not a woman.
No fold.
Listen, And here's the sweet deal: if she my lady, I'll wash dry and bring it to her on the couch while she watching her show.
Right.
And when she get it folded, I'm gonna take it away and put it up.
Okay.
In my eyes, that's a sweet ass deal.
Okay.
Because if it's something I don't want to do, I'm gonna make the sweetest deal possible for you to do
Okay. So what's two things that come to mind because I can feel it, uh,
it.
and and some of the feedback that we may get in the comments. So a sister can't do that, or you just that's just not how that's not your
uh,
that's
it's
not your
a
cup.
it's a oh I've dated black women. You met my ex-wife, man, beautiful
Yeah,
black
yeah,
woman.
yeah, yeah.
I date black women. Here's the problem. Here's the caveat. In Portland, they are a rarity, and I have a certain aesthetic for black women. I like natural hair and minimal makeup,
Okay, okay,
and
okay,
and some semblance of fitness.
okay.
And black women in Portland, man, treat you like you the gum on the bottom of their shoe. You're offensive by existing. And,
Ooh-wee.
and I don't. I tell people all the time, I don't deal in the 1% and 2%. I
Mhm.
deal in macro, not the micro. So what I'm saying is 51% or better behave
Okay.
this way. And I mess with black women, and I uh, I believe beauty costs, and I'm willing to pay. And when I say that,
Oh,
the woman that does,
you gotta explain that, bro. What you
yeah,
say,
the
cuz?
woman
You
that does
said
my
beauty costs and you willing to pay?
yeah,
All
right.
right.
Because if you even the and when I say beauty costs, I mean sometimes a woman's company comes with a price. Not I'm peeling off $100 bill, but I want to go to a restaurant or Foco de Chao, I want to go. And the woman that
Mhm.
used to do my hair, I told her, I said, you know, I'm not looking to date you. You're not my speed.
Mm.
But I want to go out to this restaurant and I want some female companionship. Because if you're a man, you know that when
Mhm.
you spend time around a woman, it's calming. The right
Right.
woman, a level headed woman, she's calming. It make
Oh,
you feel
hey, listen.
better.
Hey, my boy Jimmy Crawford knows that we talk about peace of mind is priceless.
Priceless. That shit worth $1 billion.
Priceless. It's priceless. So
But
I'm sorry, go ahead, cuz.
so I say, you know, I call her up. I say, hey, you want to go? This is not. I'm not trying to date you. It's
Mhm.
not a date, but I want some female company because I want to go to this restaurant, and the experience will be better with some female company. Would you like to come? She's like,
Okay.
yeah. I said, I'm gonna make the reservation. I call you back. I
Okay.
call her, say Saturday, 6:30, Foco de Chao, downtown Portland. You
Right.
know, just come with a smile. That's all I
Right.
need you to bring in a pretty dress.
Okay.
Bruh.
It,
Six
say
fifteen. I
say it.
call her. I
Say
say, hey,
again.
where you at? Huh?
Say again.
I said, I called her at 6:15. I was like, hey, where you at? Oh, I fell asleep. That's
Mm,
disrespectful. Well,
mm,
we can go somewhere else. And the B word was on the tip of my tongue
mhm,
because I didn't ask you where we could go. I invited you to a very specific place at a
mhm.
very specific time. This is not a date. I'm looking for company.
Right.
And I was like, don't worry about it. You ain't got to be like that. But I do. I do. You're
Okay.
being disrespectful.
Okay.
I'm supposed to modify. Because I don't know if you've been to Foco de Chao, but to sit down in there is $65.
No, no. I think you and I talked about me coming out to the
Yeah,
west coast that is and seeing it uh and spend some time out there. Obviously, golf while we out there.
yeah.
But just wanting to see what I envision this culture that you're describing. So so in that instance, I assume that did she get X'd off the list?
She can't get nothing out of me, bro. I found
Okay.
another lady to do my hair.
Okay. Okay. Well, that hey,
That's
that's a
it's
bad
bad
part.
business. You could have
So
said no.
so that being said, it is because I hear you saying, your perspective, not perspective, excuse me, your the things that you rank high and what you're looking for. What it because you talked about it, it costs you willing to pay that cost. What are you yourself or guys that out that way? What are they offering, black or white or any other nationality? Like what are you offering? Because I made some sisters is watching like, well, what he gonna do for me? Not for me, excuse me.
Yeah.
But like, okay, well, maybe shed some light on, not necessarily, all of your finer details and
Oh,
what you've been doing, but maybe shed some light on kind of, how you move and what you bring into the table. Because I already, like I said, I mean, you're my cousin, so I know the answer to this question, but
yeah.
others don't. Uh,
Yeah.
what does Rory bring to the table? As far as you know, not gonna say
Well,
employment, but what are you offering?
well, as we age, we've mellowed.
Right.
We ain't turned up no more, and I understand that. See, all of this shit gonna sound sexist. All this stuff gonna sound sexist. Excuse me. Um, the weight of the world is the shoulders are designed to carry the weight of the world.
Hmm.
Hips are designed to birth babies.
Okay. So I got to.
So
You said the
I have
shoulders carry
to,
the weight, the hips birth the babies. Okay.
yeah, to have the best home life I can, I have to create an environment where my lady feels protected by
Okay.
me
Okay.
and not threatened by me. Because you can
Okay.
protect her from all the threats in the world, and you can be a threat in
You
the
can be the
home.
threat.
Yeah,
I would agree with that.
in certain aspects of that, I don't yell policy.
Hmm.
If your lady upstairs doing something and you need to talk to her, don't yell up the stairs. Go
Okay.
up there and talk to her.
Respect. Yep.
She needs to feel comfortable and protected all the time.
Hmm.
Women ask me why, I work in a labor, not intensive, but I'm a blue collar dude. But I
Hmm.
put on cologne every day. Why you put on cologne? Because when you have a lady, you want her in your bubble when
Okay.
y'all together.
Okay.
So I should smell good. I should whisper to her. I shouldn't yell. I should whisper to her, and it should be damn near seductive the way I talk to her.
Right. Right.
Not my words, but the tone of my voice.
Right. Right.
You should. I tell a single woman uh, the most amazing thing she could say with confidence is, "Don't make me call my daddy." And a married woman
Uh-huh.
in a situation, she say, "Hey, don't make me call my husband
Hmm.
because you and me both know about the daughter that I raised.
Hmm.
If we were still in contact, if something happened to her, I'm gonna go crash out.
Right.
They
Right.
gonna put you in the penitentiary. I understand. I'm cool with that.
Right. Right. Right.
But
No, I get I get where you're going with that one. I
yeah,
because you have it in that fatherly role provided that protection, that environment where your daughter or your wife is knowing that Roy got me, and
yeah,
you get out of line, and that's who I'm gonna go to. Okay.
yeah,
So, and I step. I mean, so you're single now, correct? No.
yeah,
Okay. All right. And what's that horizon look like for you? I mean, are you mentioned, and I got nothing but love and respect for you, and the desire to the children aspect, like that says a lot,
yeah,
about where you are and our family and what's important to us.
yeah.
What's the scene like out there?
Oh, bro, I'm dating a Filipina and a Vietnamese girl right now.
You said Ann?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well,
Okay.
it's the
Hey.
competition. They both know about each other. I'm not gonna lie to them. I don't have. I have a total honesty policy, and
So you got a no yell policy, you got a whisper policy, cologne
yeah,
policy, and you got this. So how does that conversation? Because I ain't going to assume nothing. You just, hey, I'm already dating somebody else. And, hey, it's a
yeah.
it's a
Well,
it's
it
a
starts
race
out
to the
with
finish.
I say it's my personal opinion that every pretty woman's had a girl on girl experience,
Oh, who?
a girl on girl experience,
Okay.
and
Okay.
then it depending on the body language, I know whether I'm right or not. And 98, 99% of the time, if they over 23, 24, they've
Uh-huh.
experimented.
Okay.
And I say, here's the deal. It might come a time if we marry, we might want a girlfriend.
You wow, bro. You wow. Go ahead.
What?
No, I mean,
But
hey, but you here's the thing again. You not and I knew this, and we both knew this that ain't no Rory sugarcoating. So
no,
you 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 well, how long have and I use the term dating, maybe that's a term to
well,
define, but you had been dating one of the young ladies for like how long before?
I met him around the same time 3 months ago.
Okay, so it's fairly recent, give or
Yeah,
take.
and when I met him, when I met the first one, I told her, I'm single right now. Instead of third, and when I met the second one, I said I'm dating somebody, but I'm an honest person. I have a total honesty policy, and we'll dip into that in a second. I
Hmm.
say I'm dating somebody. I'm never gonna lie to you,
Hmm.
and me, you, and her can exchange health panels, so we know we healthy.
Hmm. Hmm.
She was like, "Really?" I said, "Yeah," and they're younger than me, you
Hmm.
know, 26 and 25,
Hmm.
and they're like, no guy my age has ever told me stuff like that. I said that's why you shouldn't date guys your age,
Hmm.
because I say she said, why you say that? I say, because what are you looking for? I say, you're a traditional Filipina.
Hmm.
You looking for At this point, you're looking for a man that's kind of stable and established, settle down, have kids, and be in a position to nurture him and take care of him, make him a good citizen. She's like, yeah.
Hmm.
I said, when you going to nursing school? She was like, how you know I'm going to nursing school? I said, that's the number one career of Filipino women in America because they
Hmm.
have a natural nurturing nature.
Hmm.
And it was like, probably this fall. I was like, 3 years in nursing school, you be 28, close to 30,
Hmm.
knock down two real quick with a 2 year gap in between them, and we can move from there.
You already got it mapped out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because, bro, we,
I get it. I know where we're at. I know
yeah,
where we're at.
and I tell people, I make good money. Last year I made a little bit over
You did it.
100
You don't.
grand.
You don't have to say the amount. You don't have to say the amount.
Uh, well, I'm
You're
it
doing
was you
well.
could say, yeah.
Okay, you're doing
Uh,
well.
and my lifestyle is such. I'm damn near a jet set playboy because I can
Okay.
move how I want to. I play golf on a regular basis. I'm not a big shopper. I don't have a car note. I keep my life really simple, but that bread stack up.
Right. Right.
Now, would I change my lifestyle if I got married and had kids? Absolutely.
Okay.
And I probably up my income.
Okay.
But
Okay.
what do you do? We make this money to spend it and leave a little bit behind.
Mm,
Little life insurance, pay for college.
yeah. Do you sense that you possibly might leave that part of the country and maybe go abroad in your or it's good where you at?
It's good where I'm at, but I'm broadening my horizons. Where I met last year I made a promise to myself that every year for my birthday I'm gonna go somewhere and play golf.
Yeah, we talked about that. We talked about
My
that.
birthday in January in Portland is rainy as hell and
Yeah,
muddy.
it is.